India, the fabled land of the Taj Mahal, of exotic caravans and elephants, ornate temples, and the famed Festival of the Chariots. Since time immemorial, India has seen millions of people gather each year to celebrate this colorful event. And now, the Festival of the Chariots has come to the West. Since 1967, the Festival of the Chariots has appeared each summer in major cities throughout the world. The Chariots are a familiar sight in San Francisco's Golden Gate Park, and in 1975, Mayor Alioto proclaimed Ratha-Yatra Day in the city. Here on New York's Fifth Avenue, an enthusiastic crowd helps pull the three gigantic chariots. Here we see the chariots rolling through downtown Philadelphia and down Chicago State Street. In London, The Guardian reported that the chariots rivaled the Nelson Column in Trafalgar Square. Venice Beach, Los Angeles hosts the biggest, most spectacular festival of all. Everyone loves a parade and a festival. The Festival of the Chariots offers music, dance, drama, arts and crafts, and exotic foods. Everyone enjoys the free picnic, compliments of the host. And the children enjoy an exciting ride on the elephants. The Festival of the Chariots is a parade, a carnival, and a cultural festival all rolled into one. But it's more than that. It's people having a good time. The Festival of the Chariots, a festival to cherish.
The Festival of the Chariots, the world's oldest known religious festival, previously celebrated only in India, now blossoms in dozens of cities around the world. Under the guidance of His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, the Hare Krishna devotees haul the traditional flower-decked carts through an ocean of participants as they sing and chant the glories of God on their way to a festival site of feasting, entertainment, and exhibitions. By their spiritual service, they invoke the mercy of Jagannath, the Lord of the universe, who is Krishna himself, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. He sits in a lead cart in his deity form, his round eyes and blissful smile showering benedictions upon everyone. In the next two chariots are the Lord's brother and sister, Balaram and Subhadra. How is it that God has taken such form, and what are the origins of this festival? These questions can best be answered by journeying to Jagannatha Puri on the coast of the Bay of Bengal in northeast India. Every year, millions of people from throughout the country throng to this ancient holy place to participate in this largest and most colorful of all Indian religious festivals. The colossal temple of Jagannath overlooks Puri with a 215-foot stone tower. Within, Lord Jagannath is situated in the altar room beneath the central spire. His devotees bathe him, dress him in exquisite hand-tailored garments, decorate him with flowers and perfumes, and offer him various delicious vegetarian foodstuffs 56 times a day. The food is then distributed to the hundreds of thousands of pilgrims who throng Jagannath Puri at festival time every year. This sanctified food, called prasad, is said to bestow great spiritual benefit upon anyone who tastes it after it has been offered to the deity. And pilgrims are known to carry morsels of Jagannath prasad to friends and relatives thousands of miles away. The origin of this colorful and exalted festival is said to date back thousands of years to a time when Krishna himself was displaying his pastimes on the earth. Krishna took his brother Balaram and his sister Subhadra on a pilgrimage to Kurukshetra. Afterwards, a king named Indradumna desired to commemorate their journey by constructing a temple. In a dream, the king was told that he should go to Puri's beachfront to a particular spot where he would find a wondrous log. On finding the log, the king and his royal sculptors tried to carve deities, but they managed only to break their chisels on the hard wood. Then an aged sculptor appeared and offered to carve the deities if the king would promise him 21 days of unbroken solitude to finish the task. King Indradumna agreed, but later, growing impatient, he broke his promise and interrupted the sculptor prematurely. Although the forms of Krishna, Balaram, and Subhadra were still unfinished, the artist refused to complete them. "Never mind," said the king, "I'll worship the unfinished deity." From that time, the deities of Jagannath, Balaram, and Subhadra have remained in these forms. Westerners are generally unfamiliar with the process of authorized deity worship. The Hare Krishna devotees point out that it should not be confused with idol worship. They are following the rules and regulations of the ancient Vedas, scriptural injunctions dating back thousands of years. His Divine Grace, Srila Prabhupada, explains that because God is full of inconceivable potencies, he can accept service through any sort of medium. Is there anything God cannot do? Is there anything God cannot do? God is absolute, none different from his name, his form, his activities, and his paraphernalia. So, in accordance with the Vedic rules of worship, the Krishna devotees have brought the deity out of the temple for the benefit of the people in general to see and serve God. Understanding that Lord Jagannath is the Lord of the whole universe, not just India, the greatest devotee of the 19th century, Srila Bhaktivedanta Thakur, began his efforts to publicize the worship of Lord Jagannath outside India by writing books about Krishna consciousness in English. His son, the famous spiritual master and scholar Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Sarasvati Goswami, carried on this program of international education. In 1967, Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Sarasvati's most dedicated disciple, His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, brought the Western world's first Ratha-Yatra festival to San Francisco. Never before had the festival been celebrated outside of India. Today, Ratha-Yatra is simultaneously celebrated in almost every major city in North and South America, Europe, and Australia. It is celebrated the same way in every city, exactly as it has been celebrated for thousands of years. The devotees say that to celebrate the pastimes of Krishna is the purpose of Ratha-Yatra. They say Krishna is so kind. He comes to earth and displays so many wonderful pastimes. Whatever a person's idea, the expressions of love shared between Lord Jagannath, his devotees, and the visitors make it one of Krishna's sweetest pastimes. We hope you enjoy your experience this year at Ratha-Yatra. They say you will never forget it. Hare Krishna.
I'm Fred Saxon.
And I'm Taylor Shea.
Today we're going to take a look at a unique celebration, the largest one of its kind in North America.
It's called the Festival of the Chariots, and believe it or not, this party is being thrown by the Hare Krishnas. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Krishna. Hi, what impresses you the most about this festival?
It's just bizarre.
How is it?
Very good.
Certainly looks pink.
Very good. I suppose it's only fitting that we end the show in a big way.
And the Krishnas say that no festival is complete without an elephant.
From the Festival of the Chariots, I'm Fred Saxon.
And I'm Taylor Shea.
Bye-bye.
Bye.